Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you again for uh, tuning me in, and hopefully you can get a little word from the Lord today. So often in our spiritual lives or in our walk with God, we really like to think that we can have the best of both worlds. We really like to think that we can serve ourselves while also serving God. We really like to believe that we can love the Lord, serve the Lord, and at the same time have a part of our lives where it's really all about me and it's really all about what makes me happy. It's really all about my dreams and it's really all about what I want to do and it's really all about just pleasing myself. Well, Jesus has some words to say about that. You see, Christ calls us to make Him the priority of our lives. Calls us to make Him the master of our lives. Now, what that means is that Christ becomes the filter through which everything else of our life passes through. For too many of us, the filter that everything in our life passes through is, well, what's in it for me? What's good for me? What's going to make me happy? What's it going to do for me? And He is calling us to make sure that He becomes that filter. He becomes the master of our lives. He is the one that gives us direction. He is the one that gives us guidance. He is the one that we follow. He becomes the priority that we want to honor Him, glorify Him, and we want our lives to lift up God and our lives to be in pursuit of God. The way He says that in Matthew chapter 6, verse 24, He says, no one can serve two masters. Either he'll hate the one and love the other, um, or he will be loyal to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. You can't have two masters. He says you can't have two controlling factors in your life because you're going to hate one and love the other. You're going to be loyal to one and you're going to despise the other. So he says we have to make a choice. Who's going to be on the throne of my life? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Him? Who's going to be the filter through which everything in my life passes? Is it going to be me or is it going to be Him? If you want to experience everything that God has for you, and if you want to be able to take hold of everything that you know and that you believe that God has for you, it's going to come when you make God the King of your life and sit Him on the throne of your heart. No one can serve two masters. He will either hate the one and love the other, or he will be loyal to the one and he will despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Uh, get out there in faith today. Love you guys. Bye.